yo, what it do, what it is, y'all. It's your boy Taylor May Rock. You're now tuned into the infamous No Filter Show. And as always, I'm joined by my great co-host.
Okay, quick. Good evening.
What?
What the hell was that?
Man, and of course, this is your man, Giamo, a.k.a. Non-GMO. Why this motherfucker be posing like he a statue and shit. He's still trying to get that chili out his ass.
All right, well, let me do it the right way. It's your boy K Quick. I did that just to get the reaction, though. Boy K Quick, Beats, Bars, and Faith. Y'all already know the vibes. We in here. Make sure y'all cop that new project from yours truly and D Explode. People of the world available everywhere. I see y'all like the new sound. I see y'all out there. Keep running it up. Yeah.
That's better. Did you want to redo yours, Mo? You're good. You good? Okay. I am the Blue Phoenix. I am coming to you live from Walmart.
Okay.
And people are people in here.
Well, the prices are low and so are those.
Give me some cranberry juice.
Oh, shit, right.
You get no damn cranberry juice.
And some
Oh, well, that's just wrong. You look, man.
I didn't even put it up for you.
Just because you didn't give me no cranberry juice, cranberry juice, I should have bought a flat screen with your Costco card when I had the chance.
You can still use it. You can still use it.
So look, man. This weekend we had our first comedy cookout. That shit was lit. The He God made an appearance. The No Filter Show was live. We did what we did. If you wasn't there, you missed like a funny ass show. Star Quick was all through the fucking crowd. You feel me? Getting the reaction. Mo was about to get us killed a couple times, but what else?
Oh my god!
Like, I realized I had to scoot over. I'm like, yo, you're gonna get us killed.
Yeah, nah. That joint was lit. It was lit. I thoroughly enjoyed doing the show live in front of the audience. You know, it was for our first event, first go around. It was really, 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 really dope. You know what I mean? Very dope. It was dope seeing. Shout out to Zena. We got to see her at the event. Got to see a whole bunch of our. Really cool. Got to see a whole bunch of our viewers here at the event, and it was dope seeing you all in person. It was very dope.
Yeah, indeed. Whole T, you know, like I'm low key behind the scenes, but working with my good people in South Carolina, and I'm actually trying to put together a show down there, kind of like what we did up here, but down there. So we're officially about to start hitting though.
Hey, we touring, y'all.
You okay?
Hey. So look,
that's the plan anyway.
And Miss Weezy, I'm sorry, this question is not for you. I'm about to get this show kicked off. And this one's for the fellas. Okay, you can just laugh in the process. But fellas, let me ask you something. Have you ever wanted to call your significant other a dickhead?
Yes.
What? Okay. Bro, I actually call significant others. I have called them dickheads.
But I have a question for you.
I personally think. I personally think the relationship isn't healthy unless names get tossed around like that.
Okay. So let me ask you this.
I mean, yeah, you know.
Have you ever made her one though?
So what?
Have you ever made her a dickhead?
Not intentionally.
Made her, you know what? Rock, go in the corner right now.
No.
I know I ain't missing this one. I know this is not going over my big ass head.
Like you gotta elaborate a little bit.
Nah, I
want to make sure I'm receiving like the statement the right way.
How about I show you?
All right.
Let's see.
I'm scared.
Hey guys, what's going on?
I remember him.
I've been a real dickhead lately. I mean, seriously, putting dog poop inside of my shoe? That's
classic.
Dickhead move. Now, since she's been such a dickhead and living up to that name, I figured that we'd make her look like a dickhead. So, I have purchased some industrial strength super glue, dries fast on contact.
No.
And
do it.
I have purchased this little dildo here. Yeah, so here's
my god,
dickhead Raina. Now, She just got done teaching one of her Zumba classes, and she's upstairs taking a nap on the couch. You'd think that she probably would have learned by now not to fall asleep when I'm around.
Classic.
I want him putting that in the camera like that.
Pee holes are valuable too. Sometimes you got to look down the tunnel of love. She must work from home because she's gonna rip her skin off trying to get that dick off her forehead.
It looks like a unicorn, a penicorn.
No, a unihorn. You know, unique.
At least it brings a whole new meaning to telling someone they have a hard head.
Good morning.
Oh, come on, man. That fucking hurt.
Her feet tells me something different.
Oh, you give me a man. You get on my nerves.
What do you mean?
Is that a gun holster? Paul.
Because you're a dickhead.
Why do you have the camera on?
And this is all part of fair use, everybody. This is for education purposes only. Solamente.
Man, what's the name of their YouTube channel, yo? I haven't seen them in a minute.
What?
This couple, bruh.
Okay.
Because I remember
the audio is acting up, but you know what? Bro.
Don't worry. Sorry about that, y'all.
Bro.
He got Sprint.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's that.
Did you say Sprint?
Damn, bro. I got.
And they not even around no more. That should tell you something.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
What's up?
It's this Windows computer I'm using. See, I don't have this problem when I use my MacBook.
Well, this is the thing. MacBooks are fine. I love MacBooks. I love Mac computers and Windows computers too. I use them for different things. It's just the Apple phones.
Which one do you use for masturbation, bro?
All of them, probably.
He has a different computer for each category.
Hey, go ahead. I think that's what everybody wants to know because men, we have certain things that we use for certain masturbation times, which you were on point with that, bro. Like real shit. So in the bathroom, usually it's what? The phone. It's the phone. It's our go-to, the smartphones. And then when we're by ourselves, but listen, hold up, Phoenix. When we are by ourselves as men, what is our go-to?
Throw that bitch on the big screen.
No. With me,
I'm in that booty hole.
With me, it's still the phone. It's still the phone. Maybe I'm just discreet with mine, but it's still the phone. Just phone and headphones. That's all I need.
Damn, headphones too, bro.
It depends. It depends on who else.
That boy done been caught about 5 times.
Yeah.
Hey, look, never jerk off with headphones, bro.
No. Because I've been caught because other folks have heard the sound of the TV. So I just knew to keep certain sounds to myself.
So nobody waits till in the middle of the night where everybody's sleeping to watch it. Y'all just randomly just cut the shit on.
I dig it.
Yeah.
You ain't never had a horny dick. You ain't never seen your dick stare at you in the morning and be like, bruh, what we gonna do today, bruh?
Yeah, we don't have mind control like some people.
How we finishing this day off, Holmes?
Right.
We don't schedule these things like some people.
I don't schedule them either. I just know it's a lot of children in the house. They know they're there.
All right then. You can't have yours blaring on surround sound either. So
I just know my dick is in control of my right and my left hand. Okay. That motherfucker looks at me every morning and be like, either we fucking or I'm fucking. But somebody getting fucked. You heard me? Yeah. Hey, bro, I got a couple more years. I'm 41. I probably got to about 47. Then I'll be slowing down talking about something. I just want a good relationship. We're all the bitches with the pit bull puppies. I love them.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
We can raise them together. Pit bull puppy bitches. They are the best. Mm-hmm.
But yo, question. Not to direct, I don't even know how we got here. But back to the event that happened this past Saturday. What is your highlight from the event? What was your favorite moment? We had several of them. Mine personally was witnessing a miracle right before my eyes when G Baby ate that pepper and his foot was no longer in pain.
Did you see his? Did you see his long ass shorts turn to hoochie daddy?
That was my personal favorite moment. I never seen somebody fresh off of surgery power walk across a football field.
Hey, bro.
Like nothing was wrong.
I have never. I'm telling you, bro. I never seen so much kneecap on some big ass shorts before a day of my life, bro.
But look, hold on. I'm trying to find the footage again. But if you pay attention, he was trying man up. He stood there. He's like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna sit down. As soon as he sat down, he stood right back up. He was out of there.
Hey, bro, that shit make your inside start singing jingles and shit.
No, I'm gonna tell you this.
Christmas yet.
Maybe the heat guard. Not everybody's on that level, but I would say that pepper, out of all the heat challenges, that pepper put every single one of them to shame.
I believe it.
Every single one of them. Though I held it down like a G, my insides was on fire. Like real talk. I held it down though. I held it down. The footage shows that. But woo, that was a good one.
So let me ask you this. Everybody wants to know. Yeah,
no.
Hey, listen. This is the approximate thing that everybody wants to know, and it's very acute. Okay, and I want you to be precise. I'm using all my TI words in one fell swoop. Everybody pay attention to this. What exact moment did your ass give up on you?
For real?
I just told you.
No. I knew, of course, it's GI mode. Always was.
Shout out to Phoenix.
Thankfully, it didn't. It was more so I was feeling. My issue was the spice, like the heat, got caught right here. Like when I ate the pepper initially, the physical pepper went down, but the heat remnants or whatever makes it hot got stuck right here. Yeah. And every time I did something simple like clear my throat or did like that, it came back up and it would burn like my mouth and tongue again. So I had to refrain from clearing my throat or from coughing and all that stuff. Otherwise, that's when the burning would come back again. So it's like for the longest time, I had to refrain from like belching or anything like that because it was just sitting right there waiting for it. That was the biggest struggle for me.
So dragon breath.
Yeah.
So doodling was the easiest part for you.
That was the easiest part. Everything else was tough.
Okay.
Hey, look. Yeah, I definitely want to see that again.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I want to see. Why didn't anybody get that on tape?
I was just watching.
Because everybody was watching. Like, oh, whoa. For real, I'm mad it didn't last longer. See where it went. Hello, Star. We just going over our favorite parts of the event, and all we got is a giggle out of it.
We have a new viewer. I believe it says Muhammad Al Rashad. Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
What's happening? Man, let us know where you checking in from, man.
Hey, newbie.
Hey, look, you love America, man. Where you checking in from, man?
Yeah, where you from, my guy? Where you from,
homie? Yeah.
So, Star, what was your favorite moment of the comedy cookout?
Me sitting in Xena lap.
Such a cop out. You said that because you said that. Of course she did.
That ain't no cop out. That was my favorite part.
Well, no, because that was our favorite part.
She almost got a lap dance. I had to remember that ain't my profession no more.
Well,
man, shout out
I'd have had the best seat in the house because I was right behind y'all. I was in perfect tipping condition.
Look, oh shit.
Shout out to Saudi Arabia, man.
Hey, what's poppin'? Saudi Arabia in the building.
Big ups.
What's good? We global out here. Saudi Arabia checking in.
Look, Star, all I'm gonna say is this. I know I ain't had no ones on Saturday, but definitely would have been Cash App.
Yeah. Virtual rain. That's what we do nowadays.
Hey, let me ask y'all
this.
I
really enjoyed myself Saturday.
Let me ask y'all this. Is it weird to do that? Like, if you at the strip club and, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, like, I take Cash App too. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it weird? Like, as she's dancing on you, you know what I'm saying? You tipping. Like, every time you like something, you send her $1.
I figure it would make things more convenient. It saves you a trip to the ATM.
Man, listen. Cash Apping you ain't nothing. I had this one customer come in one time, right? And he enjoyed my show and his lap dance that he went to the store and he bought $100 Visa gift cards. So every few songs, he would just give me another Visa gift card, another Visa gift card, another Visa gift card. That was my wildest experience. But hey, every last one of them was brand new and really had the money on them. So I did not complain.
Kendra, what it do?
What's poppin', Kendra? Shouts out to K-Dope Productions.
Yeah, shout out to her. She actually let us host a cookout at her house. She's a great host. So hold on. Wait a minute. Stop the music. I waited all week to talk about the part that blew me the most about the cookout.
What's up?
Y'all want to know what it was? Y'all really want to know what it was? Everybody look at the camera.
I'm scared.
When this guy right here left the steak on the grill.
Ah, bruh.
Yes.
Let me talk about it. Bruh. I spent money on that steak and we ain't even eat it. I bought the dog dinner.
Mosquitoes. That's crazy. Talk to me, bro.
If niggas like to be early and help set up, motherfuckers. Shout out to everybody. Niggas always show up fast and be late because they hate setting up chairs and shit and getting bit in their ass early. Yeah, if you had showed up early, the fire was burning. I wasn't on the grill, so guess what? Fuck all y'all.
You tell your mama she owed me steak.
Tell your mama she owe me money.
And look, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Technically, G.I. Mo owe you money. He told us that he was gonna cook it up. And
I bought the steak. Well, firstly, I bought the steak on your behalf, Star. So
fuck all y'all.
G.I. Mo said he was gonna cook it.
Who put the steak on the grill?
G.I. Mo took it out my hand, and I never seen it again after that.
If
you forgot, that chili was in your ass talking shit. Talking two shit, nigga. That motherfucking chili said, "Bitch, you eat one more thing."
Bro, I would have saved my portion of the steak for later.
The wrong answer.
I wasn't gonna eat nothing. It. I wasn't gonna eat. Look, I learned my lesson from the chip. I wasn't gonna eat nothing after that pepper.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Well,
bro.
Thank you for following us on YouTube. It's a joy to have you.
I know it was a Flintstone steak.
All I'm gonna say this: y'all wearing some funny shit.
Where did you get it from?
Costco. With your card.
Oh, with your card. You ready? Hey, look, but whole tea, I did not eat anything until we were packing up. I had some macaroni and cheese. And shout out to G Baby on the macaroni and cheese. He really came through with that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it was good. But extra
he-
shout out to Weezy on the other macaroni salad. That was delish.
Oh no, Muhammad Al Rashid, Rashid, he wants to know how he looks our YouTube up.
Oh, so go to Red Vision TV. Type in Red Vision TV on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We all there.
Hey, put it in the chat, bro. You're gonna have to put it in the chat.
Yeah, we're gonna put it in the chat for you.
Yeah, for sure. It seems like I think Bruh, he's hollering from Twitch, ain't he?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
he is.
That's Twitch. Yeah.
Shout out to all my Twitches.
Shout out to the Twitches. Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully y'all had steak tonight.
Yes,
hey, listen.
You like my avatar?
Hey, look.
You know what? It actually fits the current vibe you give off nowadays.
Hey, look, we're not gonna talk about it on air.
No. That's all it goes.
To leave that as an inside joke.
Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. First, so y'all are the ones saying too much.
What you talking about?
Well, let's not even talk about it now because the joke is ruined.
We'll talk about it when we get off air. But you know what? We're gonna keep this vibe because start giving off scary vibes, and we gotta give off some good vibes. We're gonna have to go back to this guy.
For real, it was gonna be a wow. For real.
There's nothing threatening about this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? A man who wears pink background does not scare me at all.
Yeah. But for your information, Phoenix, I was gonna give a Friday the 13th joke, but fuck it now.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Muhammad, he done switched over, man. What's up, Rashid?
My man.
What's going on?
Muhammad Al Rashid. Hopefully my my Arabic dialect is pretty decent.
Oh, good gracious. Welcome.
Terrible. Yeah. Welcome to the No Filter Show, goddammit.
Yeah, for real, Muhammad. Y'all don't get offended when people spit on each other over there, I guess. Like, it's a lot of tongue involved in the language.
I gotta go to the back and go get some.
But anyway, man, who we have as a moderator, man? Next subject, y'all.
Well, I will say, since even though somebody out in the world owe me money for a nice steak dinner that they probably had, speaking of financial situations, a question has sparked of married couples, and how they handle their money. Now, granted, is it okay for a man or woman to quote unquote hide money from their significant other? What do y'all think about that situation?
Before you answer, clarify, Mo, that you do not speak Arabic.
No, I do not speak Arabic, Mohammed. That was just a voiceover, or a caricature. If I can say that right, I can't even say caricature right.
Caricature.
Yeah, no, sir. Caricature.
The accent.
Yeah. So I use the accent. Thank you so much, Phoenix, because I am lost for words right now.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, is it cool to have money that the significant other does not know about?
Yeah, ho.
Oh, hell no.
Nobody actually answered that question honestly, but I think that we should start with the ladies because this is more of a we want to get into y'all psyche on this one.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah, I don't think men really trip. So just what do you and Phoenix, what do y'all feel about men if they were to hide money from you?
I don't really see that as being necessary, but I don't really think I would be mad. Like, as long as the bills is being paid and you ain't throwing money to the side talking about, oh, I can't help out with the bill this month. Stupid stuff like that. I would have a problem with that, but maybe you want to go get a haircut every once in a while and get a pedicure. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a big deal to me. As long as our responsibilities is taken care of, I don't care.
So what if he spent his money on Visa cards for strippers? How would you feel about that?
I would be mad he's not taking me. I want to go see him too. That's the answer to that. Take me with you.
Y'all gonna throw them together? Y'all gonna throw them joints like darts or some shit? Like how does that
Ain't
work?
nothing wrong with that.
How did he? Nah, because we never went into detail. How the fuck did they land on you? Did it hurt? Did you get like a scar or something?
What the hell?
No.
Okay,
so everybody always wanted to recreate that moment in Tip Drill when he slid the damn card between her booty cheeks, and you know, other dancers be acting like that's a problem. Man, whatever. Long as I'm getting everything on that card, we gonna have fun.
Okay. All right.
Hey, what if your cheeks was dry? They just got stuck. My bad.
Oh, I ain't ever had that problem. Sorry. I can't relate.
Listen, she not giving up the secrets of how their crack never smells like butt.
No, I'm pretty sure she's seen some ashy cheeks before in her line of work. I'm pretty sure you've seen the girls that when they clap their butt, they look like they smacking erasers together.
God damn, Muhammad. Hey, hold up. Post Muhammad's answer, please.
Hold on.
Oh my God. Okay. He hides.
All the time.
He hides.
What else we got?
I kick my wife. Nah, skip Zena.
That's not what that is.
I kick my wife, hide money. I get angry. She sleep with the dogs. Nighttime. Come on, bro.
When he catches his wife hiding money, he makes her go sleep with the dogs.
Dang. That's dang.
You are like a Arabic Suge Knight.
I am.
Wow.
I am. Hey, Ashley, what's happening? Hey, I am. He the boss of the house.
He the boss.
Wow.
I know that. You run your house.
Dang, man. He said that with his chest. I can hear him saying that.
So we're gonna go to the Phoenix. Hey, Phoenix, what do you feel about that? That loaded question that I just asked.
Hiding money. The only reason I would feel people have to hide money, because I've had to do it before, is if you know this person can't be trusted and they will use the money for something they ain't gonna really use it. As far as if I would have a problem with it, I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. I'm not sure.
Hey, explain to him
I have
Suge Knight is.
He doesn't know what Suge Knight is. Explain to him, please.
Oh.
Right. Yeah.
Who's gonna tell him?
All right. Well, Suge Knight is, and anybody can add their interpretations in. Let's just say he's a historical figure in the culture of hip hop who has a very, very notorious background for running his organization with mobster-esque tactics. He's participated and committed things that were very gangster. Let's just say that.
Oh my gosh. He's known for being tough. Good grief.
Well, I gave him the full background. He wanted to know who he was and so on and so forth. And
that man's first breath. You will never die, bro. I swear for God, bro. CPR ain't got shit on you. I swear for God, bro. I swear to God. Have you ever taken that shit? Have you ever taken like CPR?
Nah.
Bruh, I swear to God, you missing your calling, bro. You missing your calling, bro. I swear for God, bro. I know you can start.
Yeah, who you got money for, bro?
Who you talking to?
Who he got money for?
For the lady with the
mask
hijab on. Yeah.
All right, well, your face is covered, Star.
Yay. Yay. I think we got it. Hey, yo, why don't we start making love connections over here?
I mean, we've been doing that for the past 3 episodes, it seemed like.
It's
been
pretty dope. It's been pretty dope, man. It's been pretty dope. I want to link everybody. I'm gonna fly everybody in.
We're gonna have to, man. Where were we at? Well, I remember speaking of just to keep it on the subject. I remember. Do y'all remember that episode of Martin when Martin found out Gina was hiding money Colt, and come to find out he was too, but they felt a certain way about that because they felt that them keeping money away from each other was kind of a hit to their trust for each other. Like, do you think that's kind of a realistic situation? You think there's couples or people who really feel that way in terms of hiding money or keeping a emergency stash that the other doesn't know about?
I mean, I've seen both of my parents do it, and they were married 30 years happily. Hard times naturally, but they always kept their angry money. You know, they always kept their angry money. Yeah.
Oh, he looking at you. He looking at you, Phoenix.
Oh,
he looking at you, Phoenix.
Oh my!
The woman in the car.
Scheiße.
So there's nothing wrong with keeping your money to the side. You know what I'm saying? As long as your responsibilities are taken care of. Now, when it gets to the point where you have emergency money, so just in case it don't work, you know what I'm saying? And or you just have stupid money to the side and shit is and the man is taking the major weight while you're just stacking all the money. You feel me? Either you gotta express what that money is being stacked for. It's kind of like you gotta justify it because I feel like why should a man, and I might get fucking hate mail for this, but why should a man spend all his money in the household, you feel me, and the women just hold on hers to the side? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not right. You feel me? Of course, we gonna take the bulk of the load, but all that stacking to the side, you feel me, with ulterior motive, that's questionable. That's kind of red flags. But other than that, nigga, shit. My money is my money. Your money is your money. Pay them bills.
I think everybody should have their own set of money. I honestly believe that. I think everybody, you should have, if you're in a relationship or married or whatever, I think you should have a joint account, and I think you should have your own account, especially for things you want to do. I think you should do that. I don't think you should expect somebody to always pay for what you want to do. And also, you can have that account if you all put money away. Say you saving money for a trip you're planning for each other or stuff like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with putting money away, because you should have your own money. But if you're putting money away to get away, that's different. I'm very big on open communication. I'm very big on talk about it. So what's the problem? So if you got to put money away because you're trying to get away, then y'all shouldn't be together. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing wrong with having your own money. There's nothing wrong with having your own account. Now don't be stealing it. Don't be stealing it from the joint account now.
I think it really boils down to what type of relationship you have. Because I grew up watching my grandmother hide money, but it's because my grandfather, I would never classify my grandfather as an alcoholic, but he probably was, so a lot of times he wouldn't have all the money for the bill because he done went and bought some liquor or he done bought some beer. So my grandmother was literally hiding money for incidentals and to run off and play the lottery when granddaddy wasn't home. I remember, Saturday morning, she'll wake me up, tell me, hurry up, get dressed. And we'll go around the opposite corner from where he went to hang out to go to the numbers place. And she would always hit. And she would take that money and take it home and hide it away. She wasn't even buying nothing for herself. It was literally just to take care of her household.
Now that now that scenario that you just implemented did kind of changes things. Now, when you bring things such as potential bad habits, when you bring you crazy. When you bring things such as potential bad habits into the picture, with somebody who if you're in a relationship with somebody who has a bad habit, whether it is gambling or erratic spending, whatever it may be, with the fact that they have a stash like that, raise any suspicion or cause any issue, and when you bring that type of thing into the picture?
Can you ask that question one more time?
Basically, long story short, does your significant other who may be hiding money or taking money to the side, who may have a bad habit that they possibly could be feeding with that stash, does that change your outlook on it?
Yeah, that's why I said it depends. Now, if you're keeping money away because of like in a situation like addiction or something like that, yeah, you have to if you're trying to keep your household afloat. You can't just allow somebody to come in, no matter who it is. That's different.
Now, even if you don't, even because the thing is, you don't know if he's using that money or he or she is using that money for an addiction. You get what I'm saying? You don't know. But the fact that they're prone to certain things, with the fact that they do have money to the side, would that be a problem for you?
If it's their money that they put aside, if it's not interrupting the flow of the household, and this is their money, I don't think it should be a problem. But I've never been in a situation, so I don't know.
Fair enough.
Shout out to DC Flies. He said, "It's my money, don't touch it."
Well,
set a box for y'all money, and then set a box for y'all money. I mean, that makes sense.
That's a throwback right there, because everybody remember that shoebox money.
Mm-hmm.
That shoebox stash that we used to all keep, so that was kind of yeah, that too. They ended up taking all that money out the jar at the end of the episode. But yeah.
I want a relationship where, and I know what y'all are going to say, but let me get my thought out first. I want a relationship where we hide money together. There's a certain amount that both of us have to put in every week. And when we having date nights, we go to that jar. Like, that's a way to try to keep the romance in and, remind each other that you're on each other's minds. I know it's not technically hiding money, but, we both put a certain amount in the cookie jar every week.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier about putting money up for y'all.
So have you been in a relationship like that, or is that one that you want, that you see?
I had a relationship that was going that way for a little while. Of course, it was my idea, and I miss that. Like, when you're really committed to one another and you can trust one another, living together, have a whole life together, those types of things are fun. You feel me? Like, we would just put in different things, different date ideas that we wanted to do. If we wanted to go play laser tag, or if we wanted to go bowling, or if we wanted to go to dinner, we just wrote down as many date ideas as we could possibly think. And that went in the cookie jar too. So whoever's turn it was to pull one out, we knew that we was going to the cookie jar to spend on that date idea. And I loved it. It kept a lot of passion in the relationship.
Well, of course, that is definitely dope. That is one hell of a concept. But let's get back to fucking reality, okay?
Wow, here we go.
Are you still with said fantasy nigga? Are you still with this guy?
No.
Then shut your ass up. All right, so let's get back to motherfucking reality, y'all. Let's get the fuck back. Let's get the fuck back to reality.
It don't have to be a fantasy.
I just wanted to meet the nigga at the cookout. That's all. I just want to see this perfect motherfucking asshole. It just doesn't work like that, y'all.
Listen, you scared everybody. You won't be meeting anybody. Okay, you scared everybody. Go back to that comment Muhammad made about Mo.
I wasn't scaring nobody with my kneecaps out. The mosquitoes. Hey, listen. Them motherfucking mosquitoes showed me different. Okay, I wasn't scaring nobody with them Hoochie Daddy swim trunks on. The only thing that I found to match them shoes was them goddamn swim trunks, and I got called Hoochie Daddy all night.
But no, you was coordinating though. You was like on your Young John. I ain't going for it. Am I wrong to say am I wrong to say that I kind of rock with the song though? It's catchy. For real.
So you Hoochie Daddy at heart?
Bruh, I might be. I just might be. I don't got a pair of shorts yet, but I might be.
Bruh, I'm too much of a G to say, yo, I'm a hoochie daddy, yo.
Bruh, there's G's that are hoochie daddies too. Like for one, what's the definition of one? I know Bobby Schmurda got a ill ass definition for it.
You said what's the definition of macaroni?
No, hoochie daddy.
Hoochie daddies?
Yeah.
Fuck. I
Hey
don't
Siri,
know, bro.
what is a hoochie daddy?
Yeah, Siri.
Y'all some
Hey, hold on, Muhammad. Are you offering me up? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, Mo, I want you to give children to who, bro?
What? Huh?
To who? And
First he tried to offer them children and said they big and strong. Now he wants you to give them children. Lord have mercy.
Where's this indecent proposal coming from, bro?
Oh dang, he wants you to be a breeder, bro.
Hey, shout out to Muhammad, man.
He wants you to be a donor, bro.
My wife.
He wants you to be
big and strong like you.
He wants you to be a donor, dog.
Oh my God, yeah.
Ask him how much he offering.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute.
We making connections, ain't we?
No, fuck that.
Are y'all trying to broker me? Like, what the fuck is this? This is not the Allen stock market. Yeah, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
We can make some money off you, bro.
Wait a fucking minute. Stop. Goddamn breaks. I've been saying this shit for 2 minutes. Stop. Let me tell you what just pissed me off. And y'all got some explaining to do. Let's talk about it, goddammit. Now, we sitting here laughing at Muhammad wanting to fucking breed off of Mo like he's a motherfucking top bred pit bull. Right? Right? It's funny, right?
Look, he trying to breed him and trying to marry me. This man trying to collect, boy.
Hold on. But
I low-key feel some kind of way about
it's funny, but when we think about
you think I'm Mexican, bro? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm Mexican? You got wife for Mexican? I'm not Mexican, bro.
But when we hear about white people having that same thought and feeling, we don't laugh. That shit enrages us. You see how your posture just changed?
No. You really want to know what's going through my head?
Talk to me.
How the fuck I'm gonna get to Saudi Arabia, yeah?
Oh my God. No.
Like, this sounds like the dream of my life.
Well, for one, this is the thing.
Hey, Mo, I had already worked all of that out for you. Okay? I'm about to tell you how it's gonna go down.
That's a long
in
flight to get
Saudi
some
Arabia.
No,
that's oil country.
That.
Listen to me. That's oil country. So it's $1,000 per cup of GMO. There you have it.
I am not getting bread. Well, you know what? I'm getting older. Maybe I need to get bread. You're man. Maybe it's just time for me to just do what I fucking do.
I
think it's ready. To the windows, to the walls.
Yeah. I can tell, but like for real, I can tell troll commenting when I see it, you know.
Oh,
I think
thank you so much.
Hold on, Rock. I think the difference is he would actually have an option, but it is sort of the same. It is sort of the same thing. It's just he's not white when he says it.
Hey, my man said he can tell a drug. He can tell a daughter and get drugs from you, bro.
Nah, he said he got a wife. He said he'll give me his daughter that he'll drug.
He's trolling right now.
For drugs.
Do y'all not notice this?
I'm already shocked.
I know that's right, Kendra. Yes, put me on point, baby. We gonna raise the price. Look, and if you extra kinky, I'll give you a bag of GMO farts too for you to smell.
My farts. Hold up.
You gotta put them in the jar, Star. You can't put them in the bag.
Who the fuck is gonna watch me collect that? Like
a mason jar.
I thought only the Chinese people was like into
farts.
Labeled by Star herself.
Look, coming 2024, I will be selling dildos of me. Shout outs to me.
Lord have mercy.
Okay. I have a challenge for you guys. If you guys want to talk about farts and shit, I have some liquid ass in the can. I guarantee you cannot smell inside of a bag that I spray that shit in. And
I'm not gonna try to neither. I'm not gonna try to either. I will prank somebody with it though. Let me borrow that.
Mo looking like I could do it.
Well, Mo probably smelled it before.
I worked at the sanitation plant, bro. I worked at Blue Plane. Shout out to Blue Plane.
So yeah. Are you up for the challenge?
I'll take that challenge. Who's gonna go against me?
I'm right.
I'm not. I'm color commentating again.
I'm right shit.
My goodness, let's set this up.
Oh, you gonna go against me? I'm ready.
Just call me Quick Bayless.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with
you always dipping out on something.
I can do that. I just can't do white creamy stuff. You heard me?
Call me Villain Sharp. Call me Villain Sharp.
I can't fade. Nothing. No ice cream challenge. No vanilla ice cream. I don't want nothing.
Hey, look. I want to raise the stakes. Look, I want to raise the stakes. Whoever's going against me in this challenge, whoever loses and can't take the smell. Right, listen. Whoever loses and can't take the smell got to give Xena a lap dance.
Yeah.
All right. Is it too late to be a third wheel?
I ain't gave no woman no dance in a minute. You heard me? But
I used to be in
it. I'm working on my hips. I'm working on my hips and my kneecaps.
Yeah, that's true.
Working on it.
Oh, wow, that's great. Well, for one, what is the criteria for the game? How long do you have to keep your face to the bag?
Only your nostrils, because you still need
find your nostrils. Like, do you just take a whiff and see if you don't throw up?
No.
Or do you have to literally stick your nose there and hold it there?
Close the bag, and then you have to inhale deeply, exhale deeply, and then you have to do whatever you need to do for 60 seconds. Just 1 minute.
Oh, I will pay to see Star do this.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
That means she like to sniff ass. If you win, whoever win this, you a dookie chaser.
Smell like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna put your ass on the bomb squad. You hear me? You need to be at TSA searching out for motherfucking unwashed drawers from heroin addicts. You heard me?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what the fuck you need to be doing. Yeah.
Well, y'all, let's go ahead and shift gears. We're gonna take a gander into the second half of this show, which is gonna circle around the happenings of pop culture. Firstly, has anybody seen the new Black Panther trailer?
No.
You ain't seen it?
I did.
Thoughts?
I know Kendra ill.
I tried to look it up, and all I kept getting was the old version.
Oh, we should have.
I think that was 2018.
Oh shoot, you missing out. That new trailer is lit.
Now I have some suspicions. Now, granted, there's a whole lot of mourning going on. They still kept Chadwick in there because they had a mural of Black Panther in there. Mm-hmm. Now, here's my theory. Now, this is coming from somebody who reads comics or read comics, or when I don't get to read them, I look up cliff notes on the new ones and all that stuff. If they stay true to the comic, it's T'Challa's sister who takes over and is the new one with the power.
I hope so.
If they stay true to the comics, that is what's going to happen.
I really just want to see if they're gonna, at some point in the movie, continue where it left off. Because remember, it ended with the two of them stepping foot on, American soil in them same projects that Killmonger was raised in. So I would like to see them honor him by continuing what he was trying to do with that.
Well, it's no telling what they're gonna do, because I'm sure there's probably, because when I notice when they do these Marvel films, they overshoot. I know there's footage in the can somewhere that they're gonna incorporate. I have a feeling, which is why they have those vignettes at the end of a lot of those films. So I'm pretty sure they got something in the bag that they can pull out. I can't wait to see what's up though.
So All I'm gonna say is I think that Muhammad Al Rashid is Sacha Baron Cohen. I think that we are getting trolled.
Of course, you just figuring that out.
I have been offered to get milked.
Oh.
Just Star has been trying to sell my sperm on the black market. Kendra co-signed and said $2,000 for the pit bull.
No,
Bruh.
She said I need to raise my price on you because pit bulls is $2,000.
Bruh,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Star and Kendra low key trying to pimp you out.
It's cool. It's cool. I think it's time for me. I'm getting older in age. I think it's time. Hey, go ahead.
We getting him paid.
What's your percentage?
That's what I want to know. What do I get?
What's your percentage?
See, none of y'all know what it takes to have
Listen,
an erection.
just like signing a record contract, there's the fine print. We'll talk about that later.
No. There's negotiation. I'm his manager. There's negotiation that need to be going on.
Why you flying?
Flag on the play. Okay, in the pimp world, there's no managers, there's no middleman.
No. Well, no. This is a professional.
Hey, you a hoe now.
No. Because this gentleman has. Wait. No. He has a manager because I got you, GMO. This man has kids already. Therefore, he is a professional. So therefore, he needs management, and I am that person to make sure the bag is right.
Kendra is those people. We don't need you.
No, you don't need me, but he has me here. The part of this negotiation is I need to be in the room when the makers is being made.
Oh, we still.
Okay, well, if that's how you feel, don't ever leave your client alone with me because I guarantee he walks.
Well, don't worry because I ain't until the contract is signed. Once we negotiate the proper terms and agreements and it's signed, sealed, and delivered, and I get my part fee.
Kendra, tell him.
And I get my part. I don't care what Kendra said, and cause she ain't here talking. It's me and you. I get my part. I get my pardon fee after we sign, sealed, and delivered. Then you can have.
Everybody shut the fuck up. 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 First and foremost, it's my dick. It's my dick. It's my dick.
Hold on, I get put in the back.
It's my dick.
I was sitting here trying to defend his ass. I'm like, how y'all
I am
over
not.
the management of his thing-a-ling? Like, what the hell?
It's my dick. Thank you, Quick, for trying to negotiate, nigga. But no, I don't want your negotiation. It's my dick. Where I sling it at is where I hang it at.
No. I wish y'all would. Now, granted, I was actually providing my managerial services pro bono, and then at the end during the contract signing, we both get paid. And then you can go on with Star, and then you can go on with Star and them and fulfill your duties and get your other bag. But this was supposed to be a good payday at the round table for us.
Okay, my bad, bro. My bad. I got an agent.
I'm just saying, rule number one that comes with my managerial services is the client got to know when to shut the hell up.
My bad.
And with all of that being said, listen, what they say, this is how black people end up waiting on their 40 acres in the mule. Me and Kendra offered your ass all the money and you let him come and talk you out of a percentage.
No.
Well, no, you didn't because you said y'all would negotiate that later. So you
right, exactly. So y'all ain't offer him nothing.
Don't try to be slick.
That's bullshit. I was going to be a lawyer. When he said, before that one jumped in talking about what's your percentage, I distinctly said we are going to turn GMO into a millionaire. Where my cut comes in, where Ken's cut comes in, because I'm going to charge the people that want the sperm extra. They are going to pay me. Like I said, I'm a good pimp.
Out of there, damn it. You are getting in a loophole. I've seen the loop.
Shoot,
oh,
if he getting the bulk of the money and I'm making the people that want his sperm pay me, why the hell he care?
No, Kendra, this is what y'all doing. Y'all the one who came out trying to pimp this guy out to what's his name? So don't even come at me with that, Kendra.
Okay, so
what the hell wrong with y'all? Have y'all ever seen the movie called She Hate Me?
I'm just trying to figure out why I hear him more than I hear Mo. Like what's going on here?
Because he don't know how to negotiate anything. He confused and distraught right now. I'm trying to get him this money.
Of course, you're used to negotiating for dicks.
Rock, get your ass in the back. I ain't got to do right now. Now, get your ass in the back. No. Man, facts, press star in the back, too. I'm tired of hearing her right now. Thank you. Now, Ashley.
Quick. Hush. Give me a second.
Go ahead.
There's a movie called She Hate Me. Starring Anthony Mackie. This
I remember.
video is what y'all are discussing. Okay? Y'all are not going to hit Mo out for some cash. God damn it. I want to
know. Hey, listen. If She Hate Me, he was getting $10,000 per.
And
the point is,
he was getting a G off each one of them jobs. And she got some dick. And she got a baby. And she got a girlfriend who got some dick from him. God damn it. It was a damn.
But you missing the point. In the movie, though, you are missing the point. In the movie, he had to actually sleep with them to get them pregnant. I'm making Mo not have to do no real work. He ain't got to sleep with nobody.
Muhammad want him to come to
So you telling me that I get to watch Bridget the Midget for 5 hours straight, and I'm gonna make $5,000 with just this one fist right here.
Basically, that's what I'm telling you.
With the dark skinned knuckles, with the ashy light skinned arms. Okay.
She still ain't explained that fine print yet.
I know.
I just said it. If you wasn't talking so much, you would have heard it. I said the women that want the sperm, I'm going to make them pay me and Kendra so no money comes out of his cut.
Cindy, what did he get paid?
There's a finder's fee.
$10,000. Are you listening at all?
I mean, for the fuck of it, I do it for cheeseburgers. It's a place.
I'm just saying you should get the bulk of. I'm just saying you should get. I'm just saying you should get the bulk of the bread because you're the one doing the work.
Nigga, I said cheeseburgers. Fuck what you talking about, nigga. It's like no fucking
cheeseburgers.
Where did first of all right. All jokes aside, I want to know how do we get from Black Panther to this?
I cannot believe we are arguing over my body. This is what Roe v. Wade feels like for women. This has got to be the worst situation I could ever be in. Like, this is the most vulnerable I've ever felt in my life. I have been crossing my arms and covering my nipples the whole time. Like, please don't suck my titties. Don't suck my titties, please.
You're being offered money, so it's basically prostitution.
So basically what y'all trying to tell me, in a subliminal but direct fucking way, is I'm a hoe. Fuck y'all.
He's a hoe.
Hey, I swear to you, babe, I would never call you that. But that doesn't mean that I'm not saying you could be a great one.
I have never heard a woman say, and you know, you probably would tell me to my face, but through my ear, you have said sonically that I would be a good hoe. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anybody? So these are the vibes I gave off with the shorts that I had on.
First and foremost, I need you to pull up Kendra's comments in this damn chat because her ass is retarded. Like, for real?
We don't need to hear from her.
Oh man.
She's talking about we have benefits, lunch boxes, flavor condoms, and shaking my head. You ungrateful.
Wow.
Yes, Kendra. Clearly said we're gonna make him a millionaire. He's not listening.
So you mean to tell me you mean to tell me they about to promise you they about to make a whole brand out of you?
Endorsements for the
merch.
Pretty much. I am.
All right, so I need to see. I need to see the business model for this.
I obviously give.
Look, I'm gonna put him on playing cards in a thong.
Hold on, but we've been talking about both for like 25 minutes.
All right, yeah, can we please?
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. This has been enlightening. Y'all ain't shit, but go ahead, quick. My bad, bro.
Well, please, quickly moving on. So, are there any? Are there any wrestling fans aside from me in the building?
Hell yeah.
All right. Well,
sorry,
it was recently announced on Twitter that the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. McMahon is finally throwing in the towel and retiring from the WWE at 77 years old. I really feel like part of my childhood is just gone because in the span of 3 to 4 years, some of the folks I grew up on have just threw the towel in, man. Triple H, Taker. Luckily, Steve Austin came back for one last hoorah and killed it, by the way. The Attitude Era is officially done with. You know. Now, granted, Sting is still on AEW killing it, but aside from that, if we're just talking about the immediate WWE, bruh, that's all. What are we thinking
about
here?
this? But let's be real about this. This is actually a scandal.
Well, yeah, I know he has that scandal going on and all that. Now, granted, that was actually going to be my question. Firstly, as a wrestling fan, how do you feel about this? And second part of it, do you feel that his retirement was prompted by the scandal?
Absolutely.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's no question. Like that's what happens when your business has a board. You feel me? And you can be voted out. So pretty much what happens, shit hit the fan. And they say, look, you can be embarrassed and go out, you feel me, looking totally foolish, or you can gracefully bow out. And he gracefully bowed out. That's all it is.
Before he took that case, him and goddamn what's my man name? Russell Simmons, they probably both over there eating sushi together. Fucking
Russell did step down from Def Jam, didn't he? Yeah. Now,
a lot of things going on.
Star.
My mouth is full. What you want?
Whoa.
I had a joke, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
Wait a minute, no chance. That's what you
He hit the theme music. So what do you think about this whole situation? Both, for one, from a wrestling fan standpoint, and B, from the scandal standpoint.
I'm sad that it's ending in scandal. I actually have been a wrestling fan all my life, so Vince McMahon has always been the man, even when he was working with Dirty Politics. So I'm more so sad that he's going out in the middle of a scandal. I would have liked to see him have one last hurrah and, retire without any real dirt on his name.
Right.
So let me ask you this: are you really surprised? Like,
no.
Let's be real.
Not even.
I'm not in the slightest.
Hey Mo, can you fact check me? But I think there's been more than one allegation about Vince McMahon and some of the things that goes on.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. One thing that I like doing, I like watching shoot interviews. And for those of y'all who don't know what a shoot interview is, if for everybody out there who don't know wrestling terminology, kayfabe is when a wrestler is in character. For instance, when Undertaker is in his Lord of Darkness, he's kayfabe. When he's a regular dude, he's that's his shoot. Like he's shooting, But anyhow, I watch shoot interviews, which is an interview with a wrestler out of character, true honesty all across the board. And the stories they tell about the stuff that goes on behind the scenes in wrestling is very, very interesting, some disturbing and alarming. And a lot of it is coming out. If you all watch the show on what is it, A&E, I think it comes on, Dark Side of the Ring. I mean, a whole lot of stuff comes out on there. Like that's considered shoot interviews because they're interviewing wrestlers off the record, out of character, and all that stuff. So I'm not surprised at a lot of these scandalous things that happen.
This is Let's see. Death storyline. Okay, so everything that I've been looking up, bro, like to try to fact check like past scandals, bro, it's been all like just stuff of legend, like the funniest things and like some of the things that's been forgotten about his contribution to wrestling. But other than I haven't been able to find anything that really comes up about, prior to. But if this is any consolation, this motherfucker 77 is still lifting grown ass men, bro. Like,
Facts.
I will fuck myself to death too. Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna die. Yeah.
Well, if y'all have seen this past WrestleMania earlier this year, he was in a quote unquote unsanctioned match. And he came and he had to come up out of his suit. He took his suit shirt off and all that. He is in fantastic shape for somebody who's 77 years old. Vince McMahon is still jacked to all hell, dog. Like, real talk.
Yeah, he is, bro. So shout outs to him, man. Hopefully Scandal don't take him out like it's been taking all men.
I hope not, because like, for real, I literally came up on the dude. I came up in the Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era. I got in trouble at school so many times doing the DX chop, I cannot count them on my hand. Like, straight up.
I just want to put this in perspective, and I want to ask a serious question. For him to be that old, you got to think about the times that he lived in when you supposedly took advantage of a woman. Wasn't like the bushy afro vagina in style? Like, isn't there like a barrier and a fence?
What is with you in the damn?
Because they didn't use condoms back then, and they damn sure had afros. There wasn't such thing as trimming.
But like,
he would have scars for life.
But at the same time, Vince McMahon did a whole lot of things that would get him canceled now that he got away with. I remember back during that time where he had him and Donald Trump had that hair versus hair match, and he ended up getting his hair shaved bald. He walked around for 6 months wearing a do-rag, trying to cover his hair. And he even, at one time, he actually won the ECW championship. And I forgot who he walked up to. He walked up to one of the wrestlers and said, like, "What's up, my nigga?" or something like that. He dropped the M-bomb on live TV, like, straight up. And that footage is on YouTube. You can look that up.
So, basically, what you're telling me is that this virile old man, which, ladies, steroids do not help the nutsack, okay, is going to fall. They're going to fall to our waysides, just like all them BBLs that y'all getting. That this man here doesn't deserve to go out. This is the way you're supposed to go out at 77. Like, yeah, I was fucking, bro. Like, I was out there. I was out here. Anybody else? Nobody else feels like that? Like, no. Or would you rather die from a bad prostate exam? Like, he died from a prostate exam.
I mean, well, it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but like I said, there's a whole lot of things that he did to push the envelope that I personally didn't agree with. But hey, it is what it is. But I would be telling a bold-faced lie to say that him and the business that he made famous wasn't an integral part of my upbringing.
For sure.
So I owe that to him.
I bet that. Hey, Star, you there? Nah.
Who's there?
Hey, it's your host. What I'm trying to figure out right now, do you have any tea? Do you have anything? You hear me?
Hoes don't talk back.
They don't ask questions.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really have nothing as far as tea. I did have something I wanted to discuss with everybody. Very valid question in the current climate, which was Big Frida and Slim Thug. Did y'all catch that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to break it down to our listening audience, both Big Frida and Slim Thug are on BET's reboot of College Hill. There's a clip circulating online where Slim Thug sat with Big Frida, and we're asking, about pronouns and what Big Frida likes to be called, and stated in that conversation that it's not intentional ignorance, it's just a lack of knowledge. So I thought that was a very good dialogue for us to have with our listeners, because you may say something that gets you labeled as a homophobe and you're not even trying to be.
Okay, so while y'all are discussing, I'm gonna try to boot up the audio really quickly.
I believe that was a conversation that, especially between two known figures. What's going on, Nikki? Especially between two public figures, known public figures. That was a conversation that needed to be seen. And it was because literally, like you said, I believe, and Slim Thug did hit it on the head. Where he comes from, or in the general climate, most times people don't know what offends that community. It's a lack of knowledge, therefore, which is where these conversations need to be had. And how he approached her was out of respect, was coming from a respectful, knowing place, because he generally wants to address her in a respectful manner. And granted, she said you can call her him, her, whatever, it doesn't matter to her. He knows what he is at the end of the day.
So while you're trying to explain it, I actually have it booted up. Let me go ahead.
All right, go ahead, play that joint.
I have a question. Okay, I'm gonna keep it 100. I've never been able to kick it with nobody like you, so I need to know the proper, pronouns and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm your Bristol, so
yeah,
I'm gender fluid. I don't have a pronoun. Okay. All of that's new age for me too.
Okay.
With the pronoun stuff. So, like with my homies in New Orleans, who I kick it with, who I grew up with, the Hood Boys, I'm their bro.
Okay.
To my girls, I'm their sister.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
To my kids, straight and gay, I'm their mom.
Yeah.
My sister, my blood sister, I'm her brother.
Okay.
And when she want to call me her sister, I'm her sister.
The Bristol.
Yeah. So
right.
It really don't matter to me because I know who I am.
Really on the cool is just lack of knowledge. We don't know what offend people or not. You know, with a lot of stuff when you go hood, dude, just.
All right.
That's real.
Y'all heard the facts right there. Right now, shout outs to Big Frida, man.
Yeah, she cool as heck.
She be fucking with that Trigger Man beat. She be killing that joint.
Yeah,
but
she cool as heck. I like her.
She needs to start twerking. But besides that, everything that she said was still goddamn confusing. Let's be honest.
What?
Let's be honest.
I'm gonna leave this one to you, Star.
I don't think it was confusing at all. She basically just said, I'm whatever I need to be to whomever I need to be when I need to be it. Just that simple.
I personally interpreted it as, I interpreted it as she was saying that she does not get offended by pronouns. Like, she is aware that she is not a woman. So therefore, if somebody calls her a he or a him, she's not offended by that because she knows what she is at the end of the day. That's how I perceived it, personally.
Well, she even mentioned that she didn't grow up in these days and times, so I'm pretty sure there was harsher words that she was getting called. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day.
I want to make note while we're in the thick of it that because she didn't put such a big deal on a pronoun, you two very heterosexual straight men are calling him or her. My point is simply when you don't make it a big deal, everybody gets along easier.
That's crazy because I automatically called her. I called her. Like I never hesitated. You know what I mean? Even though her voice deeper than mine. You know? I never paused. Yeah.
But that's my point. It didn't matter to y'all because it don't matter to her. Like if people actually just look at everyday life in that sense, you know what I mean? A lot of quote unquote offenses or offended people wouldn't be as offended. I feel like they just make too big of a deal, and I have to say they because it's not everybody.
Right. That's true. That's true. Yeah. So we touched on that. Now, Usher, everybody. Did we ever have a chance to really argue this out about who would get washed?
No. So there's a flyer going around, not an official one, it's a fan made one, but it looks dope though. Of the real battle that will break the internet. Like literally, this joint can sell out Madison Square Garden, not the ballroom section, but the actual stadium.
Agreed.
Of Madison Square Garden. This is Chris Brown versus Usher. Now, people have debated possible opponents for each of them, but the real argument is if these two sons of the late great MJ went head to head, who is going to come out the victor? This is the real debate. What we got?
Man, I naturally have I have Usher washing Chris. I give him 8 songs. About 8 songs. Yeah.
To be honest, I got Usher too myself. The rest of y'all. What you got, Rock? Come on.
That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? If that was words, it'd be So real talk. This is a battle that actually comes down to matchups. You feel me? Don't count Breezy out. You feel me? You got to remember, the battle is not only about your song catalog, you know what I'm saying, solo, but it includes your features. You know what I'm saying? Breezy got a lot of heavy hitters with him. You know what I'm saying? So it all comes down to what song matches up with what song. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I will say this. Usher got a lot of good features too. Now, granted, I feel like giving somebody around just because another big celebrity came out is kind of cheating, because there's been battles where the song was not better than the other song, but because so and so was featured on the song, people want to give them the round. That
I'm glad you said that.
The song still was not better, so I cannot give you the round. Like for instance, Bone 3-6 Mafia, Bands That Make Her Dance is not a better song than I Don't Care who you're talking about. It's not a better song.
My bad. That's my favorite.
Like, I mean, I'm just saying.
So, Rock, here's my question, right? If Usher decides to play the remix to Beyonce's Love in This Club with Beyonce on it, what is Chris Brown gonna come back with?
And what if Beyonce comes out?
Man, shut up. You know she ain't coming out.
Well, I'm just saying, you said features. I'm just saying.
Yeah, when you talk about features, Usher really does have the better features. Even well, I don't want to say it in that tone. Chris Brown spoke about this supposed verses. He said he would love to do it, but everybody needs to remember that he paid homage to Usher.
You said Love in the Club?
Yeah, the remix with Beyonce on it.
Okay, here go No Guidance with Drake.
Say again?
No Guidance with Drake.
That don't stand up.
That's not a better song, bro.
Right. Hey. That don't even compare.
that's not even a better song.
Look, I'm going off the feature. You know
bro, I'm going off of catalog. I can have whoever I want on the song. If the song is not better than the other song, that song loses.
Let me say this. This is and I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm very excited for a possible Usher Chris Brown versus. Like, I'm very hyped for that. But if you really want to get me up screaming like I'm at the concert, they got to give me a Freddie Jackson versus Luther Vandross.
Who's gonna play in part of Luther?
Whoever owns his masters now. They don't have to have the
It's not gonna be the same though. It's not gonna be the same, yo.
It can't be the same, but it doesn't change the fact that that's an amazing matchup.
Of course it's an amazing matchup, but that's like, if that's the case, let's do MJ versus Prince.
Yo, what if they were able to do holographic battles?
That would be fire. That would come.
Like Biggie versus Pop. MJ
now
versus
granted, they're gonna charge people for that, because there's gonna be a lot of money going into that for 20 songs. because there's gonna be they're gonna costume change the hologram and all that because that hologram stuff costs. So they're gonna that's gonna be a pay-per-view. You're gonna have to pay to see that one.
And by the way, y'all, I didn't drop it in the chat, but while we're on the subject of the holograms, have y'all been noticing how many artists are now speaking out about the record labels putting life insurance policies in their record contract?
Wow.
I'm not surprised.
That's lit.
That's not. I mean, hold on, wait a minute. You're 9 to 5. Most 9 to 5s have a life insurance policy on you too. So it's not unusual.
Yeah, most 9 to 5s, you don't end up dead.
Well, wait a minute. You gotta understand, like, how can I say this without sounding like an asshole? The game used to be full of artists. You feel me? Now the game is full of street niggas that can rap. You dig what I'm saying? That make music. And unfortunately, most don't know how to transition, you feel me, out of the streets to really realize the position that they in. You feel me? So that it's a continuous cycle of rappers falling victim to the same shit all over and over and over. And that's right. That's violent. So and I'm speaking from a label's point of view. I'm speaking as me as a label owner. So if I invested millions into your budget, you feel me, just to make sure your record was straight, just to make sure you went on tour, make sure promotion was right, make sure your war, you feel me? If I put all of that on you and I know you out here reckless, why wouldn't I not put a policy on you?
Okay, you know let's go ahead and go into that. Let's unpack that. And see, from your perspective, from a business, I get it. But as a business with that major investment into, I like to call them cattle. You know what I'm saying? You're investing in livestock at that point. So you figure, and I think you broke it down to me, like with the Spotify deals and all that stuff, right? So you get an advance of $500,000 to $1 million, right? You come out with a big hit, right? You are only getting how much percentage? You said about what, a 13th of a cent?
A 1/6 of 100.
Now you crunch those numbers, right? I invested 1.2 to drive that machine, right? To get you out there, get you icy, see if you were responsible enough to actually go out here and remain calm, cool, and collected, right? Mm-hmm. You're hot. I see your YouTube numbers. You got 1.5 million followers, right? I invest 1.2. My insurance policy is for 2.5. And I already took an L on you because now you're popular and you ain't hitting like you used to.
So hold on,
man.
Here's the thing though. With the info as far as what's being made, that's what the artists get. That's not what the labels get. You feel me? These big labels have a different cut. You dig what I'm saying? But the whole time, you feel me? Like the artists, the labels own the masters. You dig what I'm saying? Okay. So every time a song is played in a commercial, in the movie, the label gets that bulk payment because they got to get clearance. So when they get those records and features and shit cleared, they call them and be like, all right, bet. We want to use this song in the movie. Okay, cool. Sure, you can use it for X, Y, and Z amount of money. You feel me? That's when the negotiations start. So the labels are actually eating. You feel me? But if the artist ain't popular or they die before, you feel me, the return of investment, because whole time and quick, you can tell me if I'm wrong on this or not. The fucked up part about being signed to a major label is this: you sign a big deal, they give you the big advance. You're not going to sell as much as you're projected, right? So what they do is they sign you to a second album, right? So the goal of the second album is to recoup what they spent on you for the last album plus this album. This is how you get stuck in these slave ass deals. You feel me? Because they're expecting every time you go back to the table is to recoup the money. That's why it gets to the point where artists are so far in debt where guess what? They can't put out no fucking music.
Yeah. Until that contract is up.
Exactly. And if you don't read your contract, let me say it one more time for every business person listening to this fucking broadcast. If you don't read your contract, you're gonna fucking sign your life away.
Real talk. Because as an independent artist, you know, the fact that I have the freedom to create, and when I am ready to release it to the world, I can do that. So amazing. On a major label, I said it before, I say it again. Create as much as you want. Do the same thing. You can create as much as you want, but you cannot release nothing until you get the pat on your back saying it's okay. And it may not even be the song that you want to release.
But you know what's crazy though?
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's like that, and I'm looking at the opposite side, like these execs are smart. Everybody, their numbers and stats. You feel me? Like there's a lot of people that play a part in the machine. That's what I like to call it.
Of course, it's the machine, and that's what it is. It is a machine.
Yeah, you feel me? It's a lot that plays a part in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if first and foremost, they force the artists to make good quality music that will actually sell. Because let's be real, everybody don't make a fucking fire ass song if they hit every single fucking day. You feel me? Like everything starts to sound the same. How much fucking shit can you talk about? Like I fuck with Wayne. What was it? They said he did like what? How many songs in one night, bro? Was it me and you that's watching that video?
I think it was like 20, 30 songs in one night.
Yeah, 20, 30 songs in one night, right? So how much could you talk about in that many songs? Right?
Well, I will say this. It could be. Now, granted, some of those songs may not be the most in-depth as far as subject matter, because I've made songs like this where it's just competitive rap, like just punchline. There's really no storyline or beginning. It's literally just showing off lyrical ability. Like, what's an example? Matter of fact, Lil Wayne's song 6 Foot 7 Foot. What's the song about? I bet you can't tell me.
Who the fuck knows?
Because all he was doing in the song was punchlining. He was showing how good of a punchliner he was. It's competitive rap. Eminem does it. Eminem has plenty of songs where he's just showing off how technical he can get with layering words and punchlining and all that stuff. There's songs where I, as the rapper, just want to showcase what I can do lyrically. It's easy to make those kind of songs. For me anyway, in my opinion. But when you sit down and you piecing together a puzzle and your gears are turning, it takes more time to compose a work that literally is a movie. You feel what I mean? So it's just, it depends on what kind of songs they are, really.
While we're on the subject of Lil Wayne, you know, we also have to say rest in peace to Uncle Bob. He called him the officer that saved his life when he shot himself in the chest this past week. Officer Bob passed on, so rest in peace to the officer that saved Lil Wayne.
Definitely rest in peace. He saved one of the greats.
That's crazy. If you really think about it, that extra moment of caring, you feel me? Going the extra mile. You feel me? If that moment didn't happen, we wouldn't have the icon that we have. Ain't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Super facts.
You know?
I wish that everyone thought like that before they did a violent act. You know, but it gets deep, bro. Like, if everybody thought about that before they did a violent act, what would this world be full of? You dig? Like,
the problem is you don't think before you do a violent act. There's no thinking.
That's the crazy part about it. Just showing a little empathy. And this dude, I mean, he changed the whole dynamic of how, one famous person that everybody loves and adores, how he went out there and made the broad statement that he's never seen racism before.
Yeah. And while we're on the subject of passing on and record labels, also, rest in peace to Jada Youngin, up and coming rapper out of Louisiana. He was murdered this week, or should I say, in the wrong place at the wrong time. Allegedly, which means I don't have all the facts when I go there. Allegedly, Jada Youngin's father was a pedophile, and he hurt someone's daughter. And that person came after the father, and Jada Youngin happened to be shot too. Now, again, I said allegedly. I don't know the reason behind the shooting. They're speculating that that's the reason, but Jada Youngin is definitely passed on, and the bullet was definitely not meant for him.
Sheesh.
Horrible, man.
That's tough.
I'm trying to look up exactly who he was signed to too, because there seems to be this weird conspiracy theory against Empire Records.
It sure is.
A majority of the people that are signed with Empire have passed within the last 5 years.
Or are asking to get out of their contracts.
Indeed. So he wasn't with that. He was with Atlantic. Roughway with the distribution through Atlantic. So Atlantic and Empire have really been hot in the game lately. Def Jam has subsided. We don't even really hear about them, period. But seems to be some weird conspiracies going on about them. And what do you guys think about that? Even if we go back to like NBA YoungBoy, right? NBA YoungBoy refuses to sign to a major. I wonder why. Is there something that he knows that maybe you artists know that we don't know?
All right, so I'm a kind of take the back seat because I do business with Empire Distribution. You feel me? They're not a record label; they're a distribution company. You dig what I'm saying? Okay. They're the number one leading distribution company out here for independent artists. You dig what I'm saying? I was privileged to join the fold. 2015. You know what I'm saying? So I've been around for a while. I really personally feel like, unfortunately, it's a lot of people that sign with them, but I really just feel it's the people who are signing. Like, if you really look at everyone that's passed on, you feel me? Look at the lifestyle that they live. Did they really change? Where were they? What were they doing? You feel me? When they got when they took their last breath, like, you just got to kind of look at the overall picture. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying it, like, the streets don't love nobody, and just because you get rich and you get famous, you're not gonna get love everywhere you go. It's a bigger target on your back. You feel me? So why continue to live that same lifestyle? You feel me? You know why? Because that's the image that they came in on. So they got to maintain that shit. You dig what I'm saying? It's fucked up, but it's the truth.
So, recent interview with Young Jock. Young Jock was talking about how the climate has changed since the RICO cases have started to drop in Atlanta. Right? Has anybody else been following this?
There's been more.
Unfortunately, I have, and it's not just Atlanta; it's New York as well.
Really?
Okay, so I don't really boast or nothing like that, but Rowdy Rebel of GS9 as well as Fetty Luciano are relatives of mine. Fetty was just recently picked up on a RICO case, which is based off of lyrics to a song. They're basically saying that he was at the scene of a crime and and they picked him up because he won't speak on what he did or didn't see. So,
you know, and they trying to pass legislation that they cannot use lyrics to incriminate people. But of course, they're gonna let that pan out before they actually even consider doing that. But
do y'all remember? And I think we talked about this. We praise and we bow down and we understand like where he was coming from. But man, Uncle Luke, man, shout out to Uncle Luke, y'all. Like real
yes,
shit. Like real shit. Because it's laughable to think about the fact that he fought for the parental guidance label, right? In order to have that freedom of speech, and then later on it backfired and it turned into something that a DA or the feds could use against you. How crazy is that?
It's not crazy at all. It's more like every day. They always find a way that they can twist something that you asked for and use against the generation that comes behind you. So the lyrics from songs to have an excuse to follow Young Thug, Gunna, and his whole team around until they started getting stuff on them and was actually able, like, you know what I mean? It used to be, okay, you have to show just cause why you want a warrant. And then you get the warrant and you go in looking for the evidence.
All right, hey, stop real quick. So can I ask you this? Do you think that our rappers and artists got so lax with that freedom of speech that they just started telling on themselves, and eventually they're like, well, shit, if you gonna tell me, then nigga, we're gonna use that shit against you. You feel me? Or do you feel like the artists are slightly responsible for that shit?
Well, Star,
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Her mic is on, but yeah, it gets a little weird to me. And now what I'm thinking is we've raised, and or the internet has raised, because remember we give kids tablets, we give them things to pacify them, right? Games, video games such as GTA, these reality TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Are they living in a false reality, thinking that it's worth it, it's more lucrative to do it than, and say everything than it is to wait patiently and like get the job done or speak some positivity into the hood? I'm listening to the artist.
Hold on, one more time, say it again.
So did we raise the dummies? Did we raise the crash dummies? Did the internet, did the video gaming actually build this sense of false reality and clout chase, like the reality shows?
It's a combination of both. You feel me? Hold on, I think everybody's computer is messed up. I don't know what's going on. Quick, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, bet. I see everybody's shit blank. I think it's a combination of all of the above, bro. You could pretty much at one point for a certain amount of time you can control what your kids watch and hear. You feel me? Eventually, your kids are gonna sneak around or just naturally hear and watch things, you feel me, they're not supposed to. But it's all about the morals that you instill in your children, how you raise your kids. You feel me? Like I'm a free speaker, and I don't censor anything, and I show my kids the real world. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell them what I used to do, the mistakes that I've made, all in lessons to make them better. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, the morals and teachings that I taught them, you feel me, keeps them fully aware of what's reality and what's not. You feel me? So I think it starts with the core values at home. You feel me? And then it goes from there.
Quick.
Same. It's a combination of both, and I just think this one thing the generation that's just under me is lacking is just the proper guidance from OGs. Fortunately, I had folks who I had as mentors, OGs like coming up, just who raised me in the family and in the industry, who kind of just keep me on the straight and narrow and school me to things. Because even if you want to go to the level of quote unquote what's street moral and all that stuff, that the morale that they hold is different now. I saw this video that literally, because even the mob had this thing where it was no women and no children. I seen a video where these guys ran up on somebody who was pushing a stroller, pushing his daughter. They jumped the dude, robbed him, and put the baby in a dumpster. It's just I don't know who raised these dudes. I really don't know. So it literally, in my opinion, it starts in the home, as Rock ended his statement. It starts in the home, because I don't know what kind of morals or lack of these guys have, but it's very different.
Star, are you there?
I'm here, and can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I slightly disagree, only slightly, and I'll tell you why. Everybody on the panel knows what indoctrination is, correct?
Correct.
We are under a government that starts implementing where they want to see society push towards 20, 30, and 40 years before they actually want to see the result. And I'll tell you why I said this. Back in the day, you disciplined your children, and that was just it. Now you got, okay, well, CPS will come take your kids away. Now you can call the police. You know, your kids can call the police on you. The police come and lock you up. All of that is by design. Think about it like this. When A Different World, The Cosby Show, Living Single, all the positive Black TV shows was on, it was less violence. It was still violence, but it was less of it. I don't remember the exact number, but I know it can be easily found on the internet. When A Different World came out, everybody knew that Hillman College wasn't a real college, but it raised Black enrollment in college so much. It skyrocketed. You feel where I'm coming from? And then they started slowly ushering in, like I think Rock just said, reality TV. I think some of the first ones was Flavor of Love, Real World, Road Rules. And once they started implementing, okay, it's time for Black people to start acting like asses and making people feel like that's the dream. That's how you get paid. That's how you get famous, get on TV and look crazy. And it's just been, from downhill from there. Even listen to the lyrics, and again, yes, parents are supposed to parent their kids. But if you have a government who is taking that out of the parents' hands, because there's too many parents that's scared of the police, that's scared of CPS, scared of what somebody gonna say, instead of knocking these little knuckleheads upside their head. When you take that away from the parent and they can't effectively parent, a lot of parents got lazy and just said to hell with it. That doesn't make them right, but that's how it happened. So how can you really parent when you know that the simplest thing, like what is this? You can pop your child, but you can't use a belt and you can't leave a mark. If your child is red and showing their ass, one pop with a hand is gonna leave a mark.
Hold on. So first, you can't really downplay CPS, because and I have to really stand on this. There's a lot of people that go overboard with their discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like child abuse is real. So I get what you're saying. But like I said, I'm gonna stand on what I say. Like, to me, you should only really have to pop your child when your child is really, 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 really getting out of line. You know what I'm saying? If you got that boundaries, and you feel me, like come on now, Star, you a mama, so I know for a fact you can you can tell them to stop, and then you can just look at them a certain way, and they're just like that. You feel me? Us fathers, we have that same thing. So what I'm saying is, like, it starts early, and it's early in the
and you're right about that. You're absolutely correct about that, because that's why I'm able to look at them, because it starts early. But what I was saying about CPS, I'm not giving them all the blame, but you grouped everybody in. You feel where I'm coming from? I know what child abuse looks like. I really, really do. I know what child abuse feels like. So I'm not disputing, what help they can have, but think about it this way. We now live in a society where there's so many young Black girls missing. All of them is not snatched off the streets. They get lost in fake adoptions. Sometimes they go into homes and they're never seen again, and paperwork is getting lost. Like, you have to look at that agency as a whole. And them putting up the front that, oh, we're good, we're for the children, when they're secretly selling our babies into sex slaves and all kinds of other stuff behind the back, you have to really think of what they were trying to indoctrinate us with. And it just kind of feels like, give us your children. We got it.
Just got deep, y'all. But listen, this is evidently been one of the dopest shows. Phoenix, did you have anything to contribute to ass whoopings? Because you are the 5-time champion.
Undisputed.
I'm pretty sure you whoop ass a lot.
Pound for pound.
Weezy Sweet, we get off the belt like it's nunchucks.
So we can't hear you, Weezy. So evidently we going through some things, man. Yeah. So it has been raining and everything, and shout outs to all the dime snatchers out there, which are taxi cab drivers. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I only spank when I absolutely have to. For the most part, I try not to, because children get used to it. And you just try to do it. I don't want to add to the conversation because there were very good, valid points made. But I would like to pick this up on another show, because I do want to.
Hey, quick! Are you ready for the sound effects? Are you ready for the sound effects?
Do it.
Relax, man. Conversation, and I want us to pick up on it, because we're not going to, extend it tonight. But this is a great conversation.
I have a question before we go.
What's up?
What was the wildest shit you got whooped with?
Well, the worst whooping I got was with the old favorite, was with the belt. That was the worst one I got. But I'd say either a house slipper or a fly swatter.
Boy, you had it easy.
You amateur.
Well, actually, no. I take it back. I think I got it with my own Hot Wheels set.
God damn! She called you an amateur. Your ass is amateur.
Well, for
receive the same torture that we did.
Excuse me that I didn't have enough.
I'm messing with you.
No, you're not. Excuse me that I didn't have enough foreign objects laying around. My bad. I'm sorry I didn't get beat with a toaster. Sorry.
I got smacked with a broom. I got swung on with the cord of a hot curling iron. I done had a lot of shit thrown at me.
Besides, you said the weirdest thing. So
yeah,
a broomstick for me. Broomstick. Is a switch weird? Because they had the elephant switches.
Nah, that's common.
That is basic ass
that's
101.
That's torture. That's go out there and
them elephant switches are different than the ones up here. That's some country switches.
That's some
jumps hit the corner.
Hold on. A road marker from Home Depot.
What the heck did you do?
And gave the principal the wrong.
Oh. Another thing. We used to.
My goodness.
Oh damn! How about that?
Damn.
Give the principal the wrong number. That's kind of genius, though. But anyways, another thing we used to get it with. My grandmother had a hobby for painting, and she used to take those little paint mixer sticks, even the big ones, and get at us
with flat ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I whoop ass with that. Shoot, that's common shit.
It's flat. You know?
Exactly. It's just
it's different because she used to get at us with it and then use it for her painting projects after.
So that don't just smell like raw ass. This is paint with raw ass. That was her inspiration. She sniffed the end of that bitch and be like, "Oh yeah."
So when she painted her little, because she used to take all these statues she used to get at like these yard ornaments like gnomes and all that stuff. They would always be like she would paint them black, so they'd look like black people, and she would change the color of their outfit and all. So when she would spank us with the paint mixer, and then I don't care what that is. So when she spanked us with the paint mixer and then paint the knickknacks up, I was like, I have a feeling that my skin is on that statue somewhere.
She taught you how to be freaky, bro, because I got something that looks like a paint mixer, but it's leather. Okay. I started enjoying ass whippings. You hear me?
Put him in the back,
hey, mothers, stop whipping your kids' ass, okay? You are torturing them. And
why'd you put yourself in the back? You put the wrong person back there.
It's no purpose. It's no purpose. Different things you can do because you get used to it. And you, as you get older, like you said, you start to like it.
No, I really can pull that up, though. Y'all want to see it? Hold on, I'll be right back. Y'all want to see it?
No, I do not want to know. I don't.
This is what I was, he put them in the back. This is what I was pulling out the National Geographic Sharks Learning Guide. I like National Geographic stuff. Like,
you put them in the back.
So I had this in the house.
Is it Shark Week?
No, it's a shark learning guide.
You ever got beat with a dictionary?
No, I got made the whole dictionary and stand up with one foot up.
Yep.
We talking about sharks and his ass brings out the damn whip. I mean, what's it called?
Well, I don't even want to know what kind of whipperoo Star got in her closet.
Well, I mean, shit. I was trying to break all of that down, but we out of town. When they start me on the internet, mwah.
For $5.99 on OnlyFans.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, he
Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah. So quick, man. Let's close out, homie.
Y'all already know the vibes. K-Quick, I am KQuick.com. Make sure y'all cop that those new singles. Make sure y'all cop the new single, Go Off, K-Quick Idea. Jesse Jane also cop the new EP, People of the World, K-Quick, The Explode. All of them available right now on all platforms. It's BBF. Yeah.
Man, and of course, this is your man, G.I.Mo, a.k.a. Non-GMO. And of course, every other Wednesday, you can catch me with the Phoenix, man. Of course, that's both sides of the coin. Say that 2 times fast, everybody.
Both sides of the coin, both sides of the coin.
Okay, you sound Puerto Rican right
Remix.
there. I think you just made it to the next Scarface movie, bro, with them. Yeah, but of course, yeah, naturally you can catch me on that. Make sure that y'all check out our short film, man, and you can always find us at Rear Vision Cinema TV on YouTube, and you can find it on the website, man. All right, don't forget about that. Y'all subscribe. We still have content coming. It's gonna be dope, y'all. I'm out of here.
You can meet me at the trap. It's like I am the Blueface. Yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm sorry.
You so old.
I am. I knew Jock before the perm. Anyway, I am the Blue Phoenix. You can catch me at the Blue Phoenix Hills everywhere, and just like Mo said, every other Wednesday on both sides of the coin at 8 o'clock. Every Thursday night at 8:30 with these beautiful people, and also next week the Herspiration Happy Hour will be back, so that's on Wednesday at 7. Yeah.
I guess so.
Oh, star Mr. Man.
Roll it.